okay, well, if you want to take me to a strip club, you're going to have sex with my 400-pound friend first. And if she says you're a good fuck, then you can take me out to the strip club. But if she does not approve, then you can't.
Yeah, what was his response to that?
He said, I'm not saying no. I may need some more details.
Yeah.
Then he asked for more details. And, I told him, it's a 50-50 chance you're going to get an STD. So it's up to you, man. But if you want to take me to a strip club, you got to do it.
You got to make the sacrifice.
Yeah, you got to pay the troll toll to get into this boy's hole.
Welcome to Secrets of a Sugar Daddy. Here's your host, Marcus.
Welcome to another episode of Secrets of a Sugar Daddy, the #1 sugar dating podcast in the world. We pull back the curtains on the good, the bad, and Kimmy.
What's that?
The cleavage.
Oh, the cleavage.
The shocking stories of sugar dating.
It's Kimmy's turn for cleavage.
It is Kimmy's turn. Fresh. Well, actually, she's got back from Rocky Point like a week ago now, almost.
Mm-hmm.
You got back. When did you guys get back?
5 days ago.
Okay.
A week.
So, okay, almost a week.
Did you get a tan?
I didn't really try.
You're looking golden.
Wow, that's great. Thank you.
I forgot to introduce Lilly. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
We just jumped right in.
I'm Lilly. I'm new here.
And I've got
nice to meet you, Lilly. You're very busty.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I've got Vivian on her way. She's running a little late, so she'll slide in here in a minute because I have a lot of questions for her.
Yep.
But, you went down to Rocky Point with her.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, she took care of Icy with me.
Which is your dog. You snuck your dog into Mexico.
Oh, hell yeah, I did.
Like you were smuggling illegals.
Yeah, maybe next time I will smuggle illegals.
Yeah.
Heard it's pretty lucrative.
Yeah, it can be lucrative and can also amount to a lot of jail time.
I'm down for jail. I'm down for whatever. I'll take it up the butt.
Ain't nobody want to spend time in a Mexican prison.
I'll spend time in Mexican prison. I like those Latinos.
So did you have any problems smuggling your dog back to the U.S.?
Well, this is how it went. We went up to the border. I saw this video. Did you? When we got
refresh my memory.
So we drive up to the border, right? And so we get out of the car, and I'm recording.
Okay, so we're using real names now?
Oh, wait. Me and Vivian get out of the car, and I'm recording. And we start singing happy birthday to the guard. Because the guard right before him, because there's two different, border stops. The guard right before him was like, you guys should sing happy birthday to that guy. It's his birthday. And I'm like, oh, no way. My birthday was yesterday. So we literally got out of the car and ambushed him with some happy birthday songs and danced. And I was videoing it.
You did like TikTok dance?
Well.
Or what kind of dance did you do? Like your stripper pole dance?
Oh, yeah. My stripper pole dance.
To the guard at the border?
Fuck yeah. That's the only way to celebrate a birthday with, with a titty bar dance.
That's not a red flag. Why is this girl trying to distract me?
Well, it worked. So, I mean, if anyone needs to smuggle anything, take this advice.
Kimmy's your girl.
Yeah.
I sure am. Yeah, I sure am.
She's a smuggle bunny.
I decided I don't really like my voice on the podcast. It's too masculine. Hey, everyone. It's Kimmy.
Are we changing your voice? So you guys got back from Mexico, and then within hours, you're at the strip club.
Well, of course. I love titty bar.
Yeah.
Do you like this voice?
Yeah.
I love the titty bar. All the girls are so nice at the strip club.
So do we still have this obsession with strippers?
Well, I'm trying to go on a detox.
A stripper detox?
It can't be too healthy to be at the titty bar that often. So, yeah. When you start dreaming about the strippers, it gets a little too far.
All right, we're going to have you stop listening to the podcast because I want your old voice back.
No, I'm going to continue to talk like this.
All right, so Lilly, my sugar baby, she's never been to a strip club. And we went and played pool that night. We were having a good time playing pool, and so we talked to Vivian and Kimmy. They're like, yeah, come join us. And then Ryan, who's Vivian's guy, was going to be there. And then also a guy that Kimmy knew. Kimmy knows.
We can't really discuss anything about him.
Yeah,
because, he's a pussy ass bitch.
Does he listen?
He sure
All right.
does.
He knows who we're talking about. So anyway, we decided to go to this strip club that is one of the most popular in town. It's like really busy. When we drove up, there was a ton of cars there, right? It looked like it was super busy. And
Yep.
it was.
Well, there's a lot of perverts out here.
So we go in there and it is.
Yourself included, because you've been spending a lot of time there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Are you a self-confessed pervy?
I sure am. And maybe slightly a pedophile.
Oh, God. Why do you have to say pedophile every podcast? I can't.
I heard it's in this year.
All right. So Vivian just walked in. Hello, Vivian.
Hello.
You're going to have to speak a little louder here.
Hello.
There you go. Into the
My
microphone.
apologies.
All right. So we were talking about the strip club, the very first one that we ended up at.
Oh, all together as a group?
Yeah, all together
Yes.
as a group. That was an interesting experience.
It was interesting.
Did every girl there have BBLs? Because their asses were huge.
I think that's
Huge.
marketing to the clientele in that area.
Yeah, it was very ethnic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how else to put it.
I mean,
Wait,
some would
which
say
one was
dark.
this?
That
What was?
Can we say it?
Yeah.
What's that?
Platinums, right?
Huh?
Or no, Jaguars.
Yeah, Jaguar.
Jaguars, because we went to Platinums like 2 weeks before that, and it was similar.
It sucked.
Platinums.
Platinum sucked.
Too dark.
Too dark. So anyway, we go in there and it's more of a nightclub music and
More like a clubbing
vibe,
atmosphere.
clubby music. Oh, I don't know, man. I wasn't feeling it. I don't think
No.
you were feeling it either.
Well, we're both introverts, so we don't really like
Yeah.
that space either.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
don't. So anyway, we decided to bolt from there and go to the Old Faithful,
Mm-hmm.
which was
Bourbon Street.
yeah, which was actually really good. You know, I've never been down there, but the guys from my country club, they go there. Now I see
Yep.
why.
The hiring manager.
I'll tell you
Snaps
Does
for that
awkward
person.
Dave go there?
Maybe I don't know.
Well, let me tell you something about Bourbon Street.
What about it?
It's our favorite.
If you want to come find a Kimmy in the wild, you can come find me at Bourbon Street.
So
That's where I'll be.
So my date and I were sitting there. I bought her a couple's lap dance. She'd never had one, so we go back there as a couple, and I think we bought like a couple songs. And she's like, "Well, I know that I'm not lesbian because that didn't turn me on at all." But we go back and we're sitting there just kind of watching, and I liked it because the girls were not high pressure there, which was really nice. They weren't just constantly like pressuring you
Right.
to do stuff. At least not at that time. But we look over at Kimmy and she is just chilling. What should I call her? The girl I took. We need to give her a name.
Oh.
She has a name, Ali. Remember Alejandra?
Okay,
That's
well-
her nickname, right?
Yeah. So
That she wanted to use.
yeah. So we'll take Ali. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're looking at Kimmy and we're like, is she having a good time? And we're like, hey, are you enjoying yourself? She's like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's just staring like at the.
Okay, I wasn't there, but Marcus describes it as she was in a transcendent, trance-like state,
Yes.
just completely mesmerized. Yes.
Well, you know, I never got to look at or play with titties growing up. And in a way, I feel like I may have been deprived of the titties.
Yeah.
And now they're all over, right? And they're great. So it's really easy to go into that trance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure is.
But you said you're going on a detox.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm going on a detox because
Titty detox?
It's just the only thing I can think about all day, every day.
So you're not going to take me to
No,
the
we'll take
titty
you.
bar
No, I will
we'll
take you.
But let's go tonight.
before you detox.
Not tonight.
What? Ryan's coming over.
Maybe tonight. I don't know. I really don't know.
Doesn't sound like it'd be too difficult to talk her into it.
Doesn't.
The thing is, I'm old. And so these girls start talking about going out and then they want to go out at 10 p.m. I'm like, oh, that's 2 hours past my bedtime.
Right. Same here.
We can go out
What?
at 6.
What is going on?
Yeah. You guys are hanging with the old folks.
You're not. Age is just a
We
number.
I know Ali and I, we stayed out
You
till
guys-
2 a.m. We shut the bar down with you guys.
We stayed until closing.
We stayed
again.
until closing. That
I'm
is
telling you, are
way
you guys
past our
flirting?
bedtime.
Coke or what?
You cannot
No.
go to the strip club and leave before it closes. It's
well,
not
you're
possible.
going to have to give me some of that new energy drink you're snacking on.
Oh, I'm snacking on all of the energy drinks.
Mhm.
I got 6 pounds to lose in the week.
Still 6,
Well, 3.
3. Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
3. Yep.
Very
Mostly
good.
probably water weight, but you know,
Yeah.
I'll take what I can get.
So I took the girls out to the big Phoenix Open yesterday. We sat at number 16, which
It's
is
like the waste management thing.
Yeah, yeah. Girls have fun with that?
Oh, hell yeah, I did.
What was your thoughts? You'd never been before.
I love old whitey. Old whitey is like my favorite type of person.
Old whitey?
Yeah.
What? What are you referring to? You're saying most of the men were there were old and white?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, bullshit. It was
a lot of old whitey. But you know what? I love fucking with old whitey too.
That's actually accurate.
So Kimmy also has this thing about making TikToks with police and firemen.
Oh yeah.
And
I like shaking some ass in front of the men in service.
And they volunteered. Like they were happy to do it.
Of course they were.
Yeah. You even like staged them, like move here, and then you did your little dance, and they're like, that's it. That's all we gotta do.
She was literally repositioning the law enforcement.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, if I told those men, hey, can I fart on you for a TikTok? They would do it.
Yeah.
They would suck my farts right on my anus.
Oh, good Lord.
Okay. Let's talk about the old whiteys that we met from Long Island.
First of all, he's from New York. He said, don't you dare say I'm from Long Island. And so out of respect, I continued to say he was from Long Island throughout the course of our conversation because he said, don't, right? Never tell Kimmy no.
Now, you made a TikTok with him too, right?
Oh, I sure did. This is the advice he gave me. He said, hey, don't you ever be a wife. Always be the mistress or the girlfriend. And I said, good thing I'm both.
That was a good video.
It was a great video.
It was a great video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we did mess with them a little bit. They asked where we were from, and what did we say?
He said, can I take you out to dinner tonight? I said, you can take me to a strip club. He said, what? I'm like, you heard me right. And I was dressed really conservative yesterday.
Yeah, she was, actually.
If you saw me, you would have thought I was a goddamn Mormon.
Oh, my God. Do we keep having to say that?
Yep. But, it was good. It was a good time. It really threw people for a loop. I think I'm going to start dressing really conservative, maybe even wear a hijab and just say outlandish shit. It'll be awesome.
Well, you did bring up your 400-pound friend.
I sure did.
That the guy had to get with before he sees the Kimmy box.
Well, he was too excited about the strip club. He was like, yeah, I'll take you to a strip club. And I was like, oh, God, he's too excited. Okay, well, if you want to take me to a strip club, you're going to have sex with my 400-pound friend first. And if she says you're a good fuck, then you can take me out to the strip club. But if she does not approve, then you can't.
Yeah, what was his response to that?
He said, I'm not saying no. I may need some more details. Yeah. Then he asked for more details. And, I told him, it's a 50-50 chance you're going to get an STD. So it's up to you, man. But if you want to take me to a strip club, you got to do it.
You got to make the sacrifice.
Yeah, you got to pay the troll toll to get into this boy's hole.
I can't take this girl anywhere, I'll tell you.
Okay, so we told him and his friend that we were from Detroit.
Oh, yeah.
Great choice.
Yeah. The hood of Detroit.
Yeah. And we also told him that we were sister wives.
Yep.
The three of us.
And we asked him if he would be down for a religious three-way, which he was very excited about.
Until he found out it involved Marcus and Alejandra only.
Yeah, we were like, there are a couple looking for a third. So unless you're gonna have to be down for the rolls and the punches. Mm-hmm. I'm just making things up at this point.
Oh yeah, we know. Yeah, I think we've deducted that. Well, I'll make sure to get tickets and take you girls again next year because I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of more good stories.
I learned a lot of good words. Yeah. I learned the word diminutive.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus's girl, Alejandra, is quite diminutive.
She
has very small wrists and she's very small boned. Unlike me, who is big bodied. And I would say I'm more of a portly figure.
You're not portly.
I know. She says that.
I love teaching her vocabulary.
Yeah.
Yep. Me too.
It's like fun.
The 1 second I'm talking about strippers, next second I'm grade 12 vocab.
All right.
That's right.
Smarter than a fifth grader.
But I do want to ask Vivian real quick. How's it going with you and Ryan? Oh, we got a...
We got peaks and valleys.
Yes.
There's ups and downs.
Wait. Has the honeymoon period come to an end?
Nah.
No,
okay,
it's not
okay.
that.
It's not to that point yet?
It's a complicated situation that we're all in. He's in, and it just gets a little bit overwhelming at times.
Yeah.
It's a little more of a free spirit and...
So you're starting to find differences?
Yeah, there's differences. But
Yeah,
it's more
that you
so
were
the
overlooked
situation.
in the beginning.
I wouldn't say I overlooked it. We're well aware of it. It's just they're coming to a head now with timing of what he's going through with his situation in his life, with separation and all that, and it's just complicated. It makes everything a little bit delayed if we want to move forward with an actual, long-term relationship. So
Yeah. So just to catch our listeners up, you met him on Seeking,
I
and
did.
it was very quick, and he did not expect to meet someone like you, and likewise.
Correct. Yeah, and
Right.
it is going really well.
I like him. Like we hung
like
out at
him,
the strip
yeah.
clubs together, and he's my kind of guy.
Yeah.
I could hang with him.
He's crazy.
No, I
honest.
love
Yeah.
him. He's awesome. He's
guys are
goofy.
both
He's
Mormons.
smart. He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's a
Not
Mormon.
me, but them.
Couple of Mormon guys at the strip club.
Really enjoying
Nothing
it.
unusual here.
No,
Yeah.
no.
So
Nothing unusual,
okay. Well,
but-
just wanted to get an update there. Anything else you want to tell us about that? It looks like you're holding
what
back.
What do I want to say? I mean,
You can open up to Elder Marcus.
yeah, I know.
Oh,
I
my
could.
goodness.
Kimmy, what do you want? Do you have any input on this subject? Kimmy's with now. We're just basically always with each other at this point.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah, all the time.
I
Well, you
slept in
guys
her
are pretty
bed
much
last night.
roommates, right?
well,
Yeah.
we're bedmates.
I slept in
you.
her bed.
So what I hear is you have your own bed, but you end up in Kimmy's.
Yes,
We
yes.
sleep ass to ass the
Same
way
thing.
the way God intended.
Listen, same thing when we were in Mexico together. We're in Mexico, and the last night
We had
there,
two masters. Like we had two massive bedrooms.
massive suites with our own restrooms, our own wings.
We had
This
three
is down
ba-
in,
and we
in
wa-
Mexico.
Yeah.
3 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms. We both have big closets, everything of our own. And, wake up in the morning, there's Vivian in my bed. And I love it.
And we
I
were
wouldn't like it. I wouldn't want to have it any other way.
Oh, and we were also in Mexico, completely both nude. And when we woke up next to each other, we just
Yeah.
look over. We're like, "What?"
It was
Did you
hot.
any nude sunbathing?
Fuck yeah.
No, you didn't. Don't
No.
lie.
No, I don't know if they'd allow that. I don't know if they allowed the dog.
Did
So,
you guys get a couples massage on the beach?
We did, actually.
We did, yeah, we did.
so Kimmy, what was your impression of Mexico? Because you've never been to that part.
Yeah.
Go on.
It was great. I love Mexico. I love danger,
You felt
Yeah.
felt like you were in danger.
Like stuff
A
me full
little.
of cocaine and try to get me over this border.
Oh,
You know what I
good
mean?
Lord.
Like that's the type of shit that turns me on.
Are we back to lying, Kimmy?
It did get dangerous, though. We had a beautiful time, like wonderful time, but there was parts that were a little sketch, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Like the eating of the crickets?
I ate a lot of grasshoppers.
So
She ate a lot
on
of cricket.
Kimmy's TikTok, she actually eats grasshoppers. Is that
Yeah.
on your Instagram too?
Nah, just on my TikTok.
TikTok, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time. I tried a lot of different food. I gained a lot of weight somehow in only 2 days. It's ridiculous.
Can you describe the texture of biting into a grasshopper?
It's crunchy. The legs are hairy, and
Yeah.
it tastes so good. It's like a bit of a kiwi, but in a leg shape.
Yes. That's a good way to describe it.
Thank you.
Like a celery kiwi
Yeah.
mixture of.
God, why am I getting wet?
Oh, good Lord.
We also went horseback riding. She talked about that.
Oh, no, we haven't talked about that. I saw photos though.
We went
She gets
horseback
off-
riding.
She goes, I totally get how people could just get off on a horse.
Well, it's because while you're like rocking back and forth, I mean, like I almost came a few times.
She's like, I really like this.
I wish you could have seen the motion Kimmy just made on her chair.
Yeah, I was
She likes to ride.
right in it.
I loved her.
It was great.
It's not the same for men.
Were you
No.
bareback?
It's a little ball busting.
Yeah, bareback. Yeah, I want the horse to feel me.
Oh, God.
Anyway, so
This child was raised by wolves.
I was like,
She was barefoot on the horse.
I did ride the horse barefoot. That was one of my first times. The last time I rode a horse, I was like 5. So this was like my first time actually riding a horse, and I went barefoot
Yeah.
and bare crotched. So
No,
So-
you didn't go bare.
So Lady Godiva style?
whatever that means. Yeah, I feel like you're on my wavelength. So yeah, the horseback riding on the beach, totally recommend it. Vivian fell off the horse.
Yes.
You fell off?
I fell off the horse.
And
in
really hurt
Mexico.
herself.
I did really bad, actually.
Did it buck you off or you just fell?
No, I fell. 'Cause
It was
they were-
very graceful.
They were, it's graceful. They wanted us to gallop and run, like on the
Oh,
beach and
yeah.
up the rocky point, up the hill and whatnot. So we were just going very fast, and I couldn't.
There was a
hold on.
lot of rocks and stuff. It was a really cool, like great terrain to ride a
it's
horse.
beautiful.
I would go back and do it again. And
Absolutely.
I'd go back and buy some Adderall.
Yeah, they were selling that everywhere.
They're selling a lot of drugs.
selling
drugs.
alcohol.
Allegedly, I would
Was
buy
it your
it.
first time riding a horse?
No, I've been multiple times. I actually went, just a few weeks ago.
I was scared I was going to fall off, but Vivian took the fall for me. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
One of us had to.
It's my first time in Mexico.
I was too busy about an orgasm, man. I'm like, I'm not letting you go.
And then talk about when you saw the horse relieve itself.
Oh, yeah. So, oh, God. Well, has anyone ever seen a horse penis?
Yes.
Yes.
They do have one, yes.
Yes.
They look very humanly.
Well, imagine that.
Humanly.
And
Let's just say this horse was hung.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like a horse?
Hung like a horse, he was.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Go on.
That is actually quite the perfect saying for that. Thank you.
Yeah. There is a reason that saying has been around for a long time. That boy was hung like a horse.
Yeah. I understand where it comes from now.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like a history lesson, It was like a history trip. Maybe they should start taking kids on field trips for that. This is where the wild sayings come from.
Just to show
This one is hung like a horse.
Yeah.
Now you understand.
Yeah.
I think these are the things we need to be
This-
teaching our children.
This
okay.
is for the visual learners.
Yes. And I sure am one. It was great. I was like, is it weird that I kind of like looking at it? Like, it's kind of good looking.
Well, it's a
It
little
is weird.
hideous. Yeah.
If you must ask, is it weird? The answer is probably always yes.
Mm-hmm.
I always like to say it's only weird if you make it weird.
Yeah. Okay. That's
How I
true.
like to live my life.
I feel like if Bill Gates said it, it would be fine.
Yeah.
Because I've met a lot of people, and I'm the weirdest person I know.
But if said it, goddamn rapist. You're going to have to bleep
You're
that
going to beat
out
that
again.
out. Sorry, guys.
I do it on purpose because I like the sound of the bleeps.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so yeah, it was a great time.
Well, moving on. Anything else you want to tell us about that?
Mexico.
All
I
right.
think we met the cartel while we were there.
You did.
I'm pretty sure.
Quite possible.
Yeah, so there was this guy, and we were like, he was talking crazy. He was saying that he was dating Miss Mexico and all of this stuff, and I don't want to give too much information because I feel like he's the type to come after me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he was a huge asshole, and I was like, so what do you do for a living? And he's like, does it matter? And I'm like, I'm gonna start answering people like that too. They're like, Kimmy, what do you do for a living? Does it matter? No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. You don't need to know. Yeah. So that's about it. But we're trying to leave again for Vivian's. Also, I might be going to Drake's tomorrow.
Drake's. For
Drake's.
Drake's. What is that?
He's having a party.
Oh, for the Super Bowl?
Yep.
And you've got an invite?
Yep.
Who are you going with?
A stripper. This is why you got to go to the club.
So you've got a connection.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to sleep with this girl, but then I saw her without makeup and I was like, oh, hell no.
Not quite as good as in the club when it's a little dark and smoky.
They're
Yeah,
all
no.
done up.
Yeah.
I did like
Imagine
her, though.
that.
I've never been with a girl yet. I've
No?
never even kissed a girl.
We
Yeah.
could definitely change that.
Well, I've got a couple hitting me up on Seeking. Would you like to get with them?
No. But actually,
But
how-
good looking.
I like the blue eyes and the dark
Let
hair.
me see. Oh,
That's a good combo.
She's pretty.
Let me.
Oh, he's not that ripped.
Oh,
She's showing us a picture of his abs.
of his wee wee.
Oh, maybe he is.
Let's see that horse hung.
All right, so we've got some big news, and the reason that Lilly is even on Seeking is because, wah, wah, wah.
What did I tell you in the car?
We got to discuss it though.
I am sad and disappointed with my situation,
So-
and I didn't want to talk about it.
After 2.5 months, how long has it been?
3 months.
3
we had
months.
our 3-month anniversary, and the next day, I broke up with him.
Lilly could not take it any longer, and she moved out. Done.
Dun dun dun.
Done with the guy that just showered her with money, rings, and all kinds of frustration.
A lot of frustration. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is. Life will go on. I might go to jail. Shit just happens all the time. I got another goddamn ticket today, and I'm pretty sure I
Wait a minute.
I got 6 court dates,
How many
and I haven't been to any of them, so I don't know what's going on. But Kimmy might go to jail. That might be the name of our next episode.
Yeah. It might be the name of this episode.
Yes, and the IRS. Oh God, there's just too much
Breaking
happening.
breaking the law.
I just want the FBI to come look for me. I want to see how long I could go without them finding me.
Wait, so what happened this time? Where did you get a ticket?
I'm gonna hide in the ceiling of this place.
A speeding ticket?
Yeah, I just keep getting them speeding tickets.
You know, there's a solution to that.
What?
Stop speeding.
Oh, come on. You're such a dad.
What was this one?
I didn't even check.
80 and a 30? I mean, is it that bad?
At this point, I don't even check the speeding ticket. I just look to see if the picture's cute, and it's never cute.
Oh, wait. This is a photo radar?
All of them.
Oh, these are photo radars.
Did
Yeah.
you get it in the mail?
Yeah, you get them in the mail. Well, just don't pay it. And then they have to serve it to you. Just, hey,
What if-
Vivian, do not answer the door for any reason.
Easy.
Hey, it goes to my other apartment.
Oh, it goes to your other apartment. They'll
Yeah.
never, they
They'll
can
never get
serve
me.
you.
You
No.
will never get this. La-di-da-di-da.
No, so you can just throw those away.
Yeah.
Just throw it away.
Yeah. Come and find me, motherfuckers.
They have, I think they have like 4 months to serve you. And if they don't, they have to dismiss it.
Well, what if it get it in the mail and it says served?
No, it's not the way it works.
Nope.
No, they have to physically serve you.
I've only been physically served once.
Well, you had to pay that one.
I don't remember which one it was. Did we pay those? Oh, great.
You didn't pay.
We need to pay that.
To pay, man.
I do have a kind of funny story about getting a photo radar ticket.
Yeah.
So it was obviously me,
Mhm.
but I had heard that if you're from out of state, they can't serve you because you're out of state, right? So I sent in this form and go, that's not me, that's my brother in Texas. And they're like, okay. They sent the sheriff's department to my parents' house in Texas and served my brother.
No way.
Whoa.
They were pissed at me. And I was in shock. I was like, are you kidding me? They really did that? So I said, well, just have him write in and tell him that's not him. Anyway, by the time that they had served him, and then he wrote back and sent a picture of himself and said, this is not me, they came back to me and said, well, that is not your brother. But unfortunately for us, we're past the statute of limitations. So we're dismissing this.
Oh my goodness.
So
Smart.
I gave him the runaround long enough, and even though they did serve him,
Wow.
they
Oh my
dismissed
God,
the
that was
ticket.
my aunt who lives in Iran.
Yeah.
Who lives in that room?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, so I ended up getting out of that one. That was many, many years ago, but oh man, my parents were pissed at me for that. They were so upset. Why would you do this? Yeah.
Got
I
him.
didn't want to pay the ticket.
I would have called my mom and said, got him.
Yeah. This was many, many, many years ago. I think I was still married back then, but anyway.
How's the juicer, by the way?
It's great. I mean, we haven't used it yet, but
Okay, cool. I'm
it was
excited.
a quick and easy exchange.
Let's get some stuff to make
That's
juices.
why I was late, is I had to pick up a juicer for this one.
So Lily, I was on Seeking today. I saw a vibe. You
Yeah.
asked for somebody, a reflexologist.
I need a foot rub.
Yeah. Have you gotten any offers?
All the fucking freaks want to rub my feet.
Well, you put it out there.
Yeah, I know.
Do
I'm
you-
putting myself right up for that entertainment.
Do you think those vibes work?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I saw Kimmy
It
do a
brings
vibe
all the
the other
weirdos
day.
out of the woodwork.
Well, I should do a vibe.
Kimmy, what kind of response did you get when you did a vibe?
I just got a lot of messages, but I'm not gonna lie, Seeking right now sucks. And also, like, I don't know if I want to like come out of my celibacy. And so I'm like,
You do?
So Kimmy motions to me to be quiet, but then Lily pops in.
Okay, you do understand we just talked about this like 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
on this show.
Yeah.
Me walking in on you.
You are not celibate. Sorry.
oh shit.
Our
Yeah.
audience.
God damn it. I try to lie on you guys.
You
I'm
can't
not-
even say you're monogamous because you came on a horse.
I didn't come.
Almost.
Did you
But
squirt?
he got me further than most men.
Oh, God.
It got a good motion, you know? It's like very consistent.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Did you yell out yeehaw?
Yay! Ha!
Oh my goodness.
You know? Nah. Nah.
I agree. Seeking sucks.
Yeah, we should just go ride horses instead.
I love to ride.
Me
Lots
too.
Of things, all things.
Riding's fun.
Yeah. It is.
Give me some.
Yeah.
We should scissor later.
Oh Oh God! What is
I've been
happening?
waiting for this moment my whole life.
Oh God.
Did we film it?
But anyways, in other news, so this old guy, I forgot what I used to call him, but
On Seeking?
this guy, from Seeking,
Okay.
when old sugar daddy per se wants to see me this evening, and I think we're going to discuss terms, and I may open my mouth for him again.
Oh, wait, what?
Wait, is this the guy that you had to meet him in his offices and whatnot?
Yes.
And he just liked the BJs.
Oh yeah.
He was all about them BJs.
Although towards the end he started hitting it from the back, so
Oh,
I like that.
it was a good time. But yeah, it had to end. All good things have to come to an end. But I cut it off, and then now here we are. I'm gonna start opening it up.
Well, what's up with your
Ex-husband?
what are we calling him? Spicy Alfredo's business partner.
Oh God,
Oh, it's
toxic,
toxic Alfredo?
Alfredo.
Yeah.
He's not spicy.
he's pretty spicy.
Formerly
I don't
known
know.
as husband, ex-husband.
Yeah, God, he's so sexy. I mean, he's beautiful. He's a great man.
The business partner or toxic
them are-
Alfredo?
Both of them are
Alfredo. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, honestly. Like, his business partner and I are like besties, and then I don't know. I think that he does like me, but I don't know for 100% because he just hasn't explicitly said it, but signs are showing that he
Mhm.
probably does. And then as for toxic Alfredo, yeah, things are fine, I guess. Like, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break if possible from seeing him. Just, I'm just taking a little bit of a break from life. I mean, I want to get my shit together again. It's not that it's apart, but
Yeah.
Closer together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Lily, I want to ask you something. I know you don't want to talk about this, but did you give the ring back?
No, but I'm going to.
Oh, but you agreed to?
I just think it's the right thing to do.
Yeah. I'm curious what our audience would do. So if a guy gives you a $10,000, and it was like a promissory ring, kind of engagement ring,
Yeah.
he never got on his knee and asked you to marry him,
He asked me to marry him every day.
but you never said yes,
No.
right? But
I didn't.
he gave
I
you this
said,
gorgeous ring.
"Well, think about it."
Yeah. And then you offered it back. I wonder what our audience would do. Would you give it back or not?
I just believe in good karma, and
Yeah.
I don't want any bad karma, and I don't want any bad feelings. I want to be friends with him.
Yeah. No, I think
He's not a
that is
bad-
the right thing to do.
He's not a bad person. He is a really good guy. He just, our love languages were very different.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
Yeah. I mean, I think he was a pretty good guy. I think you guys were fine together. You look good together. It was just like the little things, the autism.
Well,
Sometimes that gets in the way.
he did talk to himself a lot, but
He might be talking to dead people. Well, he was talking to dead people.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
so
But I think that just makes him quirky,
Yeah.
Like, I used to talk to my ex's wiener, so if that's any constellation.
Did it have a name?
Yep. Jam
What?
Jam.
jam.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about the wealth
And
to
the-
the
and my
weirdness factor.
And my
Yes.
my ex
Yeah.
in high school, his was named Bill. And if it was soft, it was Billy. Because like Billy is like such a like little boy name,
Yeah.
Billy Bob. And then
Billy Bob.
but then Bill is like so like serious. Like Bill.
Oh my goodness.
Bill.
Sorry.
Or
Anyways.
William.
No, just Bill.
Roger.
Nah. Billy and Bill. Also, Bill reminds me of some type of tool, Hey, can you pass that Bill? I gotta bill the
Right.
screw.
I
Okay,
don't know.
Marcus, you said wealth versus weird, right? Is
Yeah,
that
we
similar to
talked
the
about that on a
crazy
few
versus hot scale?
a few episodes ago. Yeah,
So
I
we-
think that's probably similar. Yeah,
Right.
Oh,
so
yeah,
with
you're
women,
right.
Women have a crazy versus hot scale. A girl
Yeah.
can only be as crazy as she is hot.
we'll have to get Kevin to chart that. He likes charting things like
I mean,
that.
yeah, he should do that.
Yeah. But in the meantime, Lily's been meeting younger men.
I have not. I've been hit upon by younger men that I'm trying to get to come on your podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but if one of those presented something of interest to you,
Of
you would
hung
consider it.
horse.
Oh, God.
Speaking of hung horse, who reached out to me that that we know?
Oh, get this. So the girls and I, the girls are trying to cheer me up.
Yeah.
Unlike Marcus, who doesn't give a shit.
No, I've been trying to cheer you up.
Sad. I don't want to talk about my broken relationship.
Well, no, it's not that, because I already know about it, but we have like people like live and die on your stories.
Yes,
Okay,
they need to know.
I'll
And they
be
wanna
able
know.
to come to terms with it in my own good
Let her
time.
process, then discuss. So anyway, last night.
So the girls, to cheer me up, brought me a Costco pizza, which is my favorite.
Mm.
And we just ate the toppings because we're all on a low carb diet.
What'd you do with the crust? You just threw it away?
Well, I
Well,
sucked
she
on
sucked
it.
on
She licked it.
She sucked and licked on it.
She's
Kimmy
like,
likes
you
to
left,
suck on-
you
oh.
left all the sauce on there. Give me that crust.
Well, yeah, the sauce is the best part. I just lick
Yeah.
it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, she did.
It's good practice since I've been celibate.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Roller skating?
It's Fabio.
Oh,
Fabio,
dear Lord.
on
What the fuck?
Well, the girls are so easily distracted.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
Fabio just skateboarded by.
Some
with
guy,
no shirt.
shirtless, good body, long hair, just skated by, and
Beautiful
all
hair.
You would
the
think we
three
were
girls come to a
on the
stop.
boardwalk of California somewhere, but no, right here on Main Street in Scottsdale.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
So anyway,
What was I saying? The girls brought me pizza and consolation. And
some guy you know or something.
We go on Seeking, and I show her a photo. I
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
do you
yeah,
know
yeah.
this guy? He keeps hitting me up. He's hitting me up for a long time now since I got on the site. There's certain people that are like recurring.
Yeah.
And
And
I
I
had a
go-
boost, and I boosted myself earlier this week, and I just went, my Seeking blew up. So I was showing her.
yeah. So she shows me a picture of this guy, and I'm like, oh, yep, I know him. You see those yellow flowers over there on my countertop?
Fresh cut flowers.
Are you
She
serious?
goes,
So
"They're
he
from
has a
I go-
picture of in your house?
No.
No.
It's
Oh.
Bruce Almighty.
Oh, he sent you the flowers.
Yeah, Bruce Almighty. No, actually, Bruce Almighty hand delivered flowers.
Hand delivered them.
Yes, and went with me to the Walmart because he wants to be friends. And that's all we are. We're just platonic. But we are friends. And he knew I was down in the dumps and he brought me flowers and we went to Walmart. And then he's apparently been hitting up my girl Vivian constantly. He is one sweet talker. He's got away with the words.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He's a
What
really good
is- Why
flirt
is this
online.
guy videotaping us?
He's one of our next daddies.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
come back. Let me shake some ass.
we do have a lot of visitors for the Super Bowl and for the Waste Management, so this is probably pretty interesting. You got three gorgeous ladies and then this old dude recording a podcast. Kind of went in a picture window, so
I was like, I hope our signage isn't up, but it's not.
no.
It's not.
So Vivian, you're still very active. You did a boost.
I did so I paid for a boost a while back, and I thought if for the podcast, obviously,
Yeah,
reasons
yeah.
or
Podcast research.
whatever.
Absolutely.
Research, yeah. And also, I thought it'd be interesting to contact anyone if they wanted to come on, whatnot, because I'm sure we get different types. So we all look very different. So I thought we'd get different people reach out to me. So I've had 5 boosts I bought a while back, and I just haven't really used them. I only used one, I think. So I thought I'll do it this week. You know,
How much is a package of 5 boost?
I don't
I'm
remember.
curious.
I think it's like $25.
Yeah,
or
I feel like it
30
wasn't very
maybe.
expensive.
It's
Because I
not
do
a
see
lot.
certain girls that are boosted all the time.
Yeah, I think it's about probably about $5. I want to say, or less per boost is what I paid.
Oh,
you know,
well,
something that was
that's a
pretty
nice
inexpensive.
investment because, I mean, you're trying to get...
Oh, I got so many. I got like 38 messages like within a couple hours.
Really?
Yeah.
So how do you filter through those of people that you would even be interested in talking to?
Well, that's difficult, which we've talked about before in the show.
Mhm.
Obviously, adjusting people's. But I'm always intrigued by obviously their photo, the first photo they put on. I'm not into the shirtless photo. There's so many of those.
All right,
Just
men,
ads.
stop
Stop
with the
with the ab
shirtless
photo.
photo.
Yeah, it's weird.
Stop with the ab photo as your profile photo.
Kimmy, are you into that?
Nah.
Lily?
No, and the ones
There you
that
go,
really disturb me are the ones where they're obvi naked. They're not showing their tool because they're not allowed to, but they almost are. That's too much too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too much too soon.
I mean, you-
Yeah.
Good way to
yeah.
put
You
that.
guys like a good body, but that's not the intro that you need.
Let us unwrap it and find out for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Exactly.
Because, I thought about putting my new and improved body on there. see what that would do.
I look like nipple pics, like real close of the guy's nipple, because it just like
Just the one.
yeah. Like nothing else, just that.
But I like when they say unique things. Like Ryan made a joke about, how are you doing filtering through the avalanche of messages, and he used certain terms.
Yeah.
I just like his vocabulary. So that always interests me. But some people have really good first responses and other ones aren't.
I like really witty guys too.
Really witty.
Witty is very impressive. It's one thing to be goofy. I'm the goof, okay? But my wit, far gone. Most of the time, I'm not even speaking real English, So I'm not very witty, but I am pretty goofy. And so I like a guy who's witty. You got to level me up. If
Okay.
you're boring.
I'm going to read a profile that caught my attention. And I'm supposed to meet with
Is
her.
it mine?
No. She's been
Motherfucker.
on for 4 years, so she's not a scammer. And her profile was so funny. And I've got to meet her, and I'm going to
Watch her be boring as fuck.
I know, but I want to meet her in person to
Yeah.
see.
You know
To
how many?
see how
You know how
She
many
hired
people?
a ghostwriter.
Right, exactly.
All right, so I'm going to read this profile.
read it.
I think it's absolutely hilarious. It's so unique and different than any other profile I read. She says, this is the about me. Let me guess, this ain't your first rodeo, and you're not about to fall for the preposterous claims made by so many of the profiles on this site. So here's a refreshing perspective, the truth. I wear matching socks. I'm the kind of girl you can take home to your family. I will then get closer to them than you are, and we'll slowly phase you out. Bit of a rebel. One time I loitered, so I hope you like bad girls because I'm bad at everything. Has never been to jail before, except when playing Monopoly. Pros, I love to cuddle. Cons, lack personal space when asleep. Don't buy Colgate whitening toothpaste. It says guaranteed whiteness in 14 days. It's been 2 weeks and I still look Asian. I have so much to say, but I can ramble on.
Is she Asian?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have so much to say, but I can ramble on. So I guess you'll have to take me out to some boring coffee date or dinner, whatever's better for you. We might not match. Not everyone is everyone's type, but I'm rooting for you, and I hope you find what you're looking for. XOXO Lilly. P.S. Last time I was someone's type, I was donating blood.
Well, she has a lovely name, and she's funny as fuck.
Is that not
I like
absolutely
meet
hilarious?
her.
Yeah.
maybe we
so
can scissor her later.
I'd be
yeah.
down for that. I mean, I'm not really an Asian. But
I will
Really
video.
Anyway, here's what she
your-
looks like.
Can I video
She's
your
beautiful.
religious
Yeah,
three-way
she
scissor?
looks very pretty.
Yeah, she's cute.
What'd you
Yeah.
ask?
So
I just want to be the videographer for your religious three-way scissor.
Okay.
what do you think about some unique profile like that?
I
That got
love
my
unique
attention.
profiles.
I think that's absolutely hilarious.
It's hilarious. I think it shows that she's genuine, and that she doesn't take herself too seriously. I mean, all of those things. I mean, I would go out with her.
Anyway, I'm going to try to get down a little deeper into that to see if it's just surface material
Right.
that somebody ghost wrote,
Right.
ghost writer,
Or she really
or
thought
if
about.
she's really that funny
Yeah.
and being on that long, she probably has a lot of good stories. So
Right. I should
maybe
change
we'll have a
mine now.
guess.
Mine says, if at the very end, mine's quite long. And at the very end of mine, it says, and if you're going to go through if you actually read through all this, I think something like that along the lines, I said, message me with your favorite song lyric because here's mine. And then I put my song lyric. And so all the time I'll get people that message me the song lyric, and some people won't, obviously. You can tell they didn't read your profile. But that
Or
was
they
one
don't
thing.
like music.
Or they don't like music, or they'll reference, how do I pick one song lyric, and they'll bring it up, but at least it shows that they read through my profile. Where a lot of people, like Lilly said, a lot of people just don't. They start just hitting you up or doing copy and paste message. You can tell it's not yours.
So I have a question for Lilly and the rest of the girls. One of the big complaints that you have when you meet men is how boring they are.
Mm-hmm.
What can a guy do not to be boring? Because you're very easy to talk to. Vivian, you're super easy to talk to. Kimmy, I don't know, but we don't know. We don't know
Really?
which Kimmy's
How
going to show
come?
up.
Well, that's true. Okay, I've heard that a few times in the last year, and I'm really concerned about my mental well-being. Is this a normal thing? Does everyone here think I have multiple personalities?
I think you have
Who are we talking to?
Yeah, which Kimmy is this? So we know how to respond.
You have just one personality. It's just multifaceted.
Yes. You're like a
Oh,
multitude.
I've never thought of you with multiple personalities.
Well, I'm definitely fauceted.
Faceted. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I am.
So we hear.
Multifaceted, like a diamond.
All right, so back to my question. What can a guy do not to be boring on a first meet and greet?
I don't know.
Be
if
goofy,
you're,
be
if
funny,
you're
be
fucking
witty.
boring, you're just fucking boring. There's
Yeah.
nothing you can do about it.
No, well, there sure
No,
is.
there's
because
gotta be a
sometimes I'm a boring
skill that-
motherfucker, but sometimes I'm all goof. So it's really that's what I'm saying. You never know what Kimmy you're gonna get, you know. But yeah. Oh, drink some caffeine or take some Adderall or drugs if you're boring.
Ooh, snort some Coke, but really be careful because that septum. It's really delicate.
It sure is. We know a few people who've lost theirs.
All right. So we're not going to advise our listeners to do this.
But you asked me.
Allegedly,
I'm
that
in a
is the
dark
response.
place, Marcus.
Yeah.
And you asked me on the wrong day.
I'd say to not
You
be
might want to
boring.
stop asking me
I'd
questions.
say to be interesting, you have to be interested. So
Yeah.
if the gentleman is interested in the female, the date, or they're interested in having conversation and interested in about their life, or just know their experiences and ask them questions, then it makes them interesting. As
So what color are your nipples?
exactly.
That's what men are interested in.
And are they symmetrical?
Ask the real questions.
Yeah.
They are symmetrical, or like what coin shape, what size coin?
Yeah.
If you were in prison, what tattoo would you get?
Spade.
Shit, that's a tough one. A
For my
taco.
David- for my
A
David.
Persian taco. Have you ever tried one of those, Lily?
I have not, and I have no intentions of ever partaking of the Persian taco. But thanks for the invite.
Okay.
I will just be the videographer.
Okay.
So, Kimmy, have you met anybody new on the site?
No, I have not gone on a single dinner date. I
But-
went on one date, and that was a dinner with a guy who is actually a listener.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like just a meet and greet, basically. And he paid me for it, which was wonderful because I'm not really doing that free meet and greet shit anymore. Like I've retired beyond that.
But don't you think you're missing out?
No.
No.
Well, I go on dates with these guys. Well, I don't actually.
Because guys are
That's
skeptical about paying for the first just a meet and greet because they've been catfished so many times, and or the personalities
I don't know.
match.
I don't expect anyone to give me a Zelle like before I get there.
Yeah.
I show up and then we hang out and then they give me something just nice to be paid for my time because
Well,
it
I
takes
get it.
time to look nice. And then also there's people who we already kind of talked about this on a previous episode, but there are people who want to pay just to like talk to me because they like the podcast, which I love. I really appreciate that. So when, with all these thoughts and people like asking, I don't want to just go meet somebody for free.
Yeah.
We should just schedule you a bunch of dates.
But there's a lot of men will argue, and I get your point. And,
Yeah,
and
Beyonce
you're
got
in high
paid.
demand.
Well, Beyonce got paid $24 million for a concert. You think you can just fucking message her on a dating app and be like, hey, come sing at my house for free? No way, bro.
Right.
You got to,
But men look at
You
it
gotta pay
as
the piper.
you got to pay the
if you go
the
in for a
toll.
job, if you go in for a job interview, that job's not going to pay you for coming in for the interview.
No, but they pay you for training. Also, the thing is, here's the thing. They're interviewing for me. I'm not interviewing them. I didn't message you.
Well, most girls are there to get some kind of financial assistance. So it's like a job. They need the money.
Yes, and the beauty of it is I don't. So it's like
Yeah.
really
So you're
just
in a
an
different
extra-
spot.
It's an extracurricular activity.
So now you can just say, fuck it. If you want to.
It's extra credit.
yes.
Right.
It's like everything in my life is paid for by myself. I don't need it, but it's like, if you want some extra credit, like if you want to be in my life, I mean, everything's taken care of. It's not anything necessarily I need you for, but if you want to help, I would really appreciate it.
Now, the Super Bowl is this weekend. Any of you getting any strange requests yet?
Not necessarily. I mean, I've gotten a lot of people who have like wanted to invite me to events and like waste management to go with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what's the pay? And they're like, you get to go to waste management. I'm like, why the
Right.
fuck would I want? What are you talking about right now?
Yeah.
I'm like, are we living on the same planet? I'm not just trying to go to waste management. Like it's a whole event. Like it's a long day. Like I would have to be with either people I truly love, which I did yesterday, which was awesome. I went with Marcus and Lily and Alejandra, or I'd have to get paid for it because I'm not really into that stuff. And to be entertaining for that long, it's exhausting.
Just to be on your A game.
I'm like, come on.
Did you go home tired yesterday? Because you were highly entertaining the whole day.
Was I?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad I entertained you guys. See, this is what I'm saying. I love you guys, so I'll entertain you guys. But if I'm entertaining somebody for free that I don't love, I can't even do that. You expect me to? I'm not usually like this. Vivian is with me all the time, and she can attest that I'm actually I can get into business work mode and be quiet and very serious.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Very much so. She get focused.
I'm usually not goofy all the time.
All the time. No, I'd say we have a similar character personality traits where we can go in the waves, of being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Marcus and Lily.
You can be focused.
Marcus and Lily never, but basically all of today, I've been very businessy and not goofy.
Like she left this morning early and like
Yeah.
went and did handle stuff for your vehicle and went to multiple locations and got it, tried to get it
Yeah,
registered and
It was
whatnot.
good.
Wow.
Went to DMV.
Went to my Airbnb, set things up. And
Yeah.
Went to the post office, got your ticket out of the mail.
we don't have to go into the details, but yeah. So I personally feel like if someone, like for example, Spicy or whatever the fuck, my ex-husband's business partner that I hang out with all the time now doesn't know me to be necessarily goofy.
Right.
Maybe he might think I'm actually witty, and sometimes I say funny shit, but
Right.
I say it more in a serious way. Like we're more of a serious type person. Like I
Right.
feel like if I start acting like this, he'd be like, "Are you on fucking drugs?"
Right.
Because sometimes, I mean, you guys know I'm on drugs, so it's okay. I'm just kidding.
We suspect things, but there's no proof
In the
yet.
form of an energy drink that may
Yeah.
or may not be roofied.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm loving energy drinks recently. I gotta lose this weight, man. I can't be big bodied anymore. God damn.
You look good.
I'm looking
look
like
great.
a footballist.
No, you do not. You look great.
All right. Well, with that, we have run out of time for today's show. We appreciate
Aw.
Kimmy and all of her wittiness showing up today.
Goofiness. I
Goofiness.
haven't quite been promoted to witty.
Yeah. Vivian,
Yes.
always lovely to see you.
Thank you.
And Lily, we're going to catch you on a brighter day.
God.
Wait, can I make a PSA real quick?
I'm-
Sure.
Okay, well, I just want to say a lot of the things I said earlier, I didn't mean, I'm not into horse dick. Like, don't like I just want to take it back if you made it this far and continued to listen
Oh, they
past
made
that.
it this far.
I just want to say I take it all back. I don't know what I was on. That was the other Kimmy.
Okay. That was the other one. All right. If you want to share your crazy sugar dating stories, questions, or comments, go to our website at secretsofasugardaddy.com. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at the same name. And I have been refreshing myself with the fantastic course called OMG Yes, and I encourage you to do that too. And you can find a link on our website. All right, until next episode. Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us. If you'd like to connect or even be on the show, we'd love to hear from you at secretsofasugardaddy.com.